What a weird time we're all living in right now. I thought I'd start posting on YouTube again because I kept telling myself I was going to anyway. So now that I'm in lockdown with all this extra time that I have, it's the perfect opportunity to start making videos and stuff again. So that's one thing. But the other thing is that I know that when I'm feeling a bit down with this whole situation going on, I like to kind of distract myself, and usually that is either Netflix or YouTube. And YouTube, like seeing familiar faces like of people that you're subscribed to pop up in your feed, it's actually quite comforting. Well, I find it comforting anyway, so I'm hoping that might be the same for you. If you're subscribed to this channel and you see me pop up, maybe you'll think, oh, it's Thaila. I'll watch her video and just get lost in her little world for the next however long this video is going to be. I don't really know how long it's going to be, but you know what I mean. I had been trying to vlog throughout the week. I kept forgetting because it's been so long since I've vlogged. I think the last time I consistently vlogged was when I was living in Denmark, and that was 2 years ago. And that wasn't even consistently. So it has been a long time. The last year that I had has been really weird. Like you might have seen in my previous video about the fact that Chris moved out because we got divorced. The divorce is all final and that's all completed. I was gonna say I'm single, but I'm single in the marital sense single, like I'm not married anymore, but I am not single in the sense that I have a boyfriend and he's amazing. I'll link a video of where I think I first posted about him on YouTube. It was probably last year when we went to xTxx house, I think. I can't remember. I think that would have been the first one with the picnic. I'm sure it was. Anyway, I'll link that video just so you have an idea of who that is. But his name is Rich, and he is so awesome. Oh, I love him. But I miss him a lot. He's at his house. I'm here because I'm shielding, and he has a little one. He has a little boy, so it means that we weren't sure whether I was going to be vulnerable because of his little boy, and you know, kids pick up bugs and all that kind of stuff. So this was back in March that we had no idea really how this was going. So we just thought we'll stay on the safe side. I'll go back to my place. And so it feels like forever since I last actually saw him. I've seen him when he's dropped off groceries, but that's been it. Like, we have to keep our distance, which is so difficult, because especially when he drops stuff off for me, I just want to like run up to him and thank him, like with a cuddle. But I just have to like, thanks, and then just like close the door awkwardly. So yeah, that's really difficult, but I'm keeping myself busy. Work is super busy. I'm working from home, which I'm really, I keep moaning about how busy I am, and it is hard because I'm busy, but I know that I'm in a very good position to be able to work from home. A lot of people aren't. So I keep having to check myself and go, whoa, okay, yes, you're stressed. Yes, it's busy. Yes, you're juggling a million things, but in the grand scheme of things, it's actually a good thing. Like, as in, you know, I'm in a good position. So, and there's people that are less fortunate than me, and I need to remind myself of that. So I'm trying to keep myself grounded. I'm trying to remind myself that, you know, things could be so much worse for me. I've got a roof over my head. I've got food. I've got water. I've got electricity. I've got the internet and, you know, technology, thank God. So I am in a good position, and there are people that aren't in such a good position. And I need to just constantly remind myself, yes, it feels like shit to not be able to go out anywhere, or see my boyfriend, or see my friends and my family, or even just go for a walk carefree. Like, even if I did go for a walk, which I'm not, I'm just completely staying in because that's the advice. But even if I did think, oh, you know what, I'm gonna have a walk, I will be so anxious the whole time, I won't even enjoy it, do you know what I mean? So yes, it's all shit, but in the grand scheme of things, I'm not dying in hospital. I have plenty of things to keep me occupied and healthy. I'm doing all right. And technology, I've never been so grateful for this technological age that we're in, because I just cannot imagine not being able to text people or video call people or even just phone call, which I don't do that much anymore, but even if I did, just being able to be in touch with people is amazing. And obviously the entertainment, you know, Netflix, Amazon Prime Video, Skye, YouTube. It's just, I'm so thankful for the positives, and that's what I'm trying to remind myself of every day. It's difficult sometimes, especially when you're in that really like negative mindset of like, I feel like shit, I miss everyone. It's difficult to stay positive, and it's okay to not. Like, I've wallowed a lot. And it's okay I think it's important to do that, to acknowledge how you're feeling and just let it all out. But then at some point you're gonna have to just kind of shake yourself off a little bit. You don't have to be like super happy, but just, you know, have a glass of water, maybe have a shower or some kind of wash, you know. And again, I've been guilty of that. I've been guilty of just being like, what's the point? What's the point in everything? What's the point in this? What's the point in that? But at the end of the day, the point is we're just going to have to cope with what we've got at the minute. We have to just make the best of it. And, you know, wallowing is not going to change the fact that this is happening. Might as well try and make something good out of this. So in terms of having a focus, I've been trying to focus on my working out and my eating and cooking. I'm having mindful chef deliveries, which is great because I can't rely on the Tesco deliveries. They are every 3 weeks, my Tesco deliveries at the minute, which is fine because my mindful chef meals kind of keep me going. But like household stuff and things like that, that's like 3 weeks I have to wait for. And Rich will drop me off food as well if I need it, like milk and bread and stuff like that. So it's been working out fine. I've got people to deliver me stuff. And then our community generally, I keep getting stuff through the letterbox saying if you're vulnerable and you don't have anyone, let us know, contact this number. You know, this woman called Mary or something, I'll answer. Yeah. So there's lots of things out in my local community as well, which is great, but I've not needed it. So I don't want to take advantage of something where I've got enough of a support network. I'd rather than be able to focus on the people that are living alone, that don't have family around or friends or anything like that. So I'd rather their resources go on those people. I've been getting my medication through the letterbox, which has been good. Constant updates from my GP, and I had my blood test taken, which was great, although it's very strange to have someone in the house for, you know, it's been so long since I last had someone in person, like there in 3D, so that was kind of weird. And she was wearing a mask and she had gloves on, but I was still super like, hello, here's my vein, you can do that, I'll just be over here. And then I psychologically freaked myself out because I had a slight dry throat, which I think was just because I needed a drink because I hadn't really drank that much that day, which also might explain why they couldn't get a vein the first time. But the moment I felt like my throat was slightly dry, I'm like, oh my god. But again, it's that fear, and I keep wondering, okay, at the minute I can cope with lockdown, I can understand what's going on, I still can work, I can still get my food and drink and distract myself, so everything's fine. It's annoying, but it's fine. When it comes to going back to, and it's not going to be the same as it was, I don't think anything's going to be the same as it was. There's going to be different ways of doing stuff, different ways of working, different ways of shopping, different ways of being social, because I don't, like, unless there's a vaccine, this is still going to be around. So even when people go back to normal, it's not going to be normal because people are still going to have to socially distance. There might be more of us kind of closer together in the community, but we still can't be like all up in each other's faces until there's a vaccine, I'd imagine, surely. But either way, just being able to see people in real life, oh my god, it's like I'm in a video game. Seeing people face to face, or like, you know, being close-ish to people, even if we have to keep a distance a little bit, that's gonna be quite weird for me because I've not done that at all. I've not been around anyone. I've not even been to a supermarket. I've not left the house. The only fresh air that I get is opening a window or sitting in my garden, mowing the lawn, you know, that kind of stuff. But I've not gone outside apart from to put the bins out. And someone said that even like wherever they live, they weren't even allowed to do that. Like if they were shielding, they had to get a neighbour to do it. And I'm like, well. So yeah, work is busy, been focusing on my fitness, been trying to cook more. I've been really enjoying the food that I've got from Mindful Chef. I'm quite proud of the meals that I'm making. I've been eating really well actually. I have a load of stuff in the cupboards. I say a load of stuff. Soups and stuff that I bought ages ago, like well before all this happened. They were just been in the cupboard. I've now started to pull them more to the front of the shelf rather than shoved in the back. So that's, you know, at least I'll use them at some point. But other than that, because I've had my Mindful Chef stuff, it's been quite good. I've been eating, well, better than before. Like I've been eating healthier and new things. So I'm tempted to carry this on after lockdown. So other than that, I'm just going to piece together whatever footage I got from the last sort of week or two. I'll collate whatever I've got and then you'll see the ramblings of me. I'll catch up with you at the end. Good morning. It is, I don't even know what day it is. Wednesday? It's Wednesday. This has been my life for the last 4 weeks of not knowing what day it is. Well, as you can see, my Mindful Chef delivery has arrived. So I've been using Mindful Chef now. This is the second week, and it's actually, I was surprised that they were taking new customers, if I'm honest. I thought it was going to be absolutely like hectic and stuff, but I managed to sign up. So I don't know whether that's still the case, but if you are sort of on your own and you're not able to leave the house, then maybe something like this, like the Mindful Chef type home delivery of the box of recipes and then all the ingredients, this could work for you. Sorry, I didn't mean to shake the camera. But yeah, so this is what I've got for this week. I've got 2 fish dishes and 2 beef dishes, but you can obviously choose whatever you want to. And then I've also got, this is the recipe book that it came with. So they have this for each week. So this contains all the meals that are available that week. So even though I've got 4 meals here and the 4 of these recipes are going to be in here, but they've also included the recipes for the other bits and bobs as well. So if you wanted to obviously recreate that, you'd have to buy the ingredients, but it gives you the recipes. And so you can keep this for obviously, hopefully when all this is blown over, you can use the recipes in here. So for example, they're just a little introduction thing there, tip. So I've put a little thing down for mine. So I've got harissa burger, avocado and aubergine fries. I've got steak with heritage tomato salad and salsa verde. So I couldn't read that there. I've got crispy skinned cod, citrus dressing and quinoa, which sounds amazing. And then one more. So I've folded them down so I know which ones they are. And then lemon sole with peas, mint and crushed potatoes. So yeah, that's my Mindful Chef delivery for this week. Last week I had 4 dishes. Again, I had 2 fish, 2 beef, and it worked out really well. So I'm just going to put this all away and then get back to work. Oh, and yeah, you probably spotted the wine. Aww. So I'm ginger now. Interesting. So I've just trimmed the fringe of my wig, but I think I need to do a bit more because it's way too thick and too long. So I just need to thin it out a little bit and obviously de-shine the top and make the top look a bit more human. But other than that, I'm actually really, really liking it. I think I actually prefer it as a side fringe, and ignoring like the fringe and the top because the top looks awful. Once I kind of fix all that, I mean the bottom is like it looks like I've had plaits in. Do you know what I mean? And it's all just like wavy, long hair, and it's really long, but it's so the colour I've always wanted to be. I think I might darken my roots though, because then it looks like it's more natural. Not a lot, I don't want like a huge root, but just enough so it doesn't look like that, basically. It just looks a bit weird. But if I just, yeah, darken the root a little bit, take the shine off it, sort the fringe out a little bit, although that's not too bad actually. I think tucking it behind the ear helps. Are they saying that? I suppose either way. Well, you know. The more I look at it, the more I like it. So I've got orange makeup on as well. So as you can tell, orange is my favourite colour. I feel like this is how I've always wanted to look, but if I had the hair for it, because my hair would never get this long. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to try it. I need to actually go now and work out now, but I really, really love it. I can't stop playing with it. Like the bottom, like it's obviously synthetic, but it feels real. Oh, well, that's a bit of a stretch, but it feels more real than I thought it would, put it that way. So I just can't stop looking at it. Oh, God, I love it so much. Okay, I need to stop. I need to actually take this off my head and go and work out. I might take some photos first, and then I'll go and work out. God, the more I look at it, the more I really like it. Do you think it suits me? I think, like I say, with a darker root, it would probably suit me a bit more, just so then it matches my eyebrows a little bit. Because at the minute, it's like dark eyebrows, orange. So if I just darken the roots a little bit, it also helps. So like when my kind of natural hair is showing a little bit, it would sort of blend a bit better as well. I like it. I've been doing the Lift 4 program through Beachbody. It's one I tried before and I loved, but I gave up because that's what I do. But I'm currently on week 4 and so far so good. Like I'm still doing it, I'm still working out, which is great. So yeah, hopefully I will complete the program and then maybe even do another round as well, because in October, that's when 10 Rounds by Joel Freeman, who's the same trainer as this program. He's basically what I can imagine is a combination of Lift 4, which is what I'm doing, which is lifting weights and stuff, and then boxing, which is similar, obviously that's not the same, but similar to a lot of the stuff that he did in Core de Force, which was a lot of punching and stuff. So it's almost like combining 2 workouts that I really liked into one. So I'm excited to give that a go, but that's not out until October, like for general release sort of thing. So it's available for people to purchase now, but I'd rather just wait for it to appear in my subscription. So that's October. So I've got a couple of rounds, I think, of Lift 4 before I can then move on to 10 rounds, but we'll see. But anyway, enough rambling. I'm procrastinating. This can't happen. I'm gonna go work out. Workout is done. I cannot feel my arms. It was chest and triceps. I don't know if I said that earlier. And I'm just aching all here. But each day they like you finish with a core component as well, and sometimes you have HIIT as well. Today wasn't a HIIT, thank God, but today still had a core component, and so just basically my torso, like my top half, is just sore all over. Well, not sore because I won't be sore until like a day or two, but like achy, you know, like completely fatigued. My oats, which look gross, yes, I know, and it would look nicer if I had like some berries on, like blueberries or strawberries or something, but I don't have any, so I'm just gonna have to have this, which is fine because like I say, I get so hungry when, like after a workout. I don't even care what it looks like as long as it's gonna do the job, which it is. It tastes good, it's gonna fill me up, and it's gonna give me some protein post-workout, so it ticks all my boxes. So that was everything I'd filmed previously and we're caught up. So now I want to try and vlog regularly. I'll vlog every day, but I'll upload probably weekly. That seemed to work for me a lot better, and also it meant that I could, you know, have enough content to fill a video rather than just be like, I woke up and worked out and then worked and then ate things and then went to sleep, because that's usually my day. But if I spread it out over a week, then at least there's something different every day. Let me know in a comment how you're doing. I've really missed you guys. I'll be back for more vlogs, because what else am I gonna do during this time? I'm gonna go make a cup of tea because, you know, and I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully be in the next vlog. Bye.